There's this common idea out there, especially with hustle culture and, entrepreneurship being, labeled as this sexy thing that you'll see online on Instagram these days, that, you should always be working harder. You should always be taking on more things. And I don't totally agree with that. Like, I've had a realization lately. I run a $10,000 a month online coaching business, and I haven't been closing as many deals as of late, right? And I've been starting to feel a little burnt out, and I've been trying to think, okay, what is going on differently, right? Like, what has changed from when things were really humming along? And you know what I realized today was, as I get to the end of my current backlog of leads, I just took on way too much. I had too much on my plate. I wasn't able to work the leads very well. I was maybe, my tone wasn't quite as friendly or helpful on the sales calls, maybe because I was a little bit overwhelmed and I wasn't enjoying as much of what I was doing. So I think, absolutely work hard, yes, but work smart, right? And take on an amount of work that you can actually take on without getting burnt out, without getting annoyed with your clients, and actually staying productive. Because I think there's a certain point where you try to do too much and the productivity falls off, and that point is going to be different for different people. So I think productivity is really just about finding what that balance is for you, right? Knowing when you need a rest, when the productivity is going to drop off, knowing how much you can sustain and how much you can take on. Because at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but personally, I'm building my business to make my life better, right? To make it nicer, to give me more freedom, right? I'm not just working for the sake of working, right? And certainly some people do that as well, and that's okay. But I know for me, I want this to improve my life. So you got to think, what's the balance between too little and too much? Give it some thought in your own life.